Okay, boom, we're live. Let me mute this. I actually almost ended the stream because I started the stream and forgot I started the stream, so I was about to hit it again. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna watch the PlayStation State of Play for 007 First Light. Check out some gameplay for that. There's also a 2XKO dev update that I'll probably check out, and then that'll be it. Short, chill stream. Basically, I'm bored, and I don't have any streams planned until Final Combat. I think is the next time I'm planning on streaming. So, yeah, we're just watching whatever. I'll talk more about my thoughts of this 007 game. I thought it looked interesting at the first trailer, but then they did that one. Was it Summer Game Fest? It might have been Summer Game Fest where they had like a whole presentation block to talk about the game, to show something new from the game, and they literally just talked about Hitman the whole time and the new update for Hitman. So that was really disappointing and weird to me. But this being dedicated to 007 First Light is good news. Yeah, I don't know if this is something I'm gonna play, but it does pique my interest a bit, and it reminds me a bit of the Indiana Jones game, which before this I would not have like really cared about an Indiana Jones game, but the Indiana Jones game was hella fun, so this has potential as well. But before we get into it, I just need to send out a video, do some real quick housekeeping stuff, and then we can get right into it. So let me send out this video, send out the stream, let everyone know we're live, and then we're gonna get started. Shouldn't be too long. Also, I got some, I don't know, updates, stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about the skate game, but I don't know if there's still an NDA on the skate game or not. I did talk about it a bit on Twitter, so y'all can check that out. It's linked in the description. Let me send this video. I've just been indecisive on what I should caption this video. Okay, cool. Now let me put the hashtags on it, and then we are ready to go. Shit. Alright. I think this is good enough. Fuck, I gotta pick a damn thumbnail. Actually, do I have a thumbnail on my camera roll? I do. That will help. I need to start doing like high quality thumbnails for like TikToks and Reels and stuff like that. Alright, but yeah, now that that's posted, I think I'm ready to go. So before we get into it, I gotta send out the stream, which will require me to grab the thumbnail for the stream really quick. So let me just post that as I share the stream. You know what? Let's just go ahead and throw on the intro screen as well. And boom. What is up, everybody? It's me, J-Rod, the filmmaker, former filmmaker, frequent fighting gamer from Philadelphia, and we are back with another live stream. This time we're going to be checking out another PlayStation State of Play, and this is going to be for 007 First Light, the new James Bond game that apparently is a thing. This is my first time actually reacting to First Light on the channel. They showed it off at the PlayStation Showcase that we got the same one that revealed Marvel Tokon, it revealed Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and a bunch of other stuff. But I wasn't home when that happened, so I didn't get to react to it in person, firsthand. But I did check it out off stream, between streams, or whatever. And I am kind of indifferent about it. I don't really care about James Bond personally. I've seen some of the older movies, and I've seen some of the Daniel Craig movies. And that's about it. It's just a movie franchise to me, but it could make for a good game. It's a spy thing. I am a huge fan of Splinter Cell. I grew up on Splinter Cell 100%, so if there's any sort of resemblance to Splinter Cell, I'll be interested in this. And like I mentioned earlier, it kind of reminds me of the Indiana Jones game. I know it's very different, but I didn't play that game to be Indiana Jones. Like, I didn't really have a power fantasy of being Indiana Jones. I just thought that some of the stuff he does in those films make for good gameplay. There's puzzles, there's parkour, there's combat, even though the combat was kind of weird. A lot of stealth stuff, and so I'm hoping for a lot of that stuff to also be implemented here in this James Bond game. But also, let me type while I'm talking so I don't waste too much time. Also, at the same time, damn it, I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, it's also made by the people who make Hitman. So I think that there's like a framework there. There's a foundation there that they can build upon and kind of reskin it and make it James Bond, and it could work. But, you know, people don't really like asset flips. And if it feels like it's just Hitman with James Bond stuff on it, then people are not going to like that too much. But we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to be playing it or anything, but this gameplay trailer could get me on the side. Honestly, if they just make this Splinter Cell, then I would actually be really interested in it, because they don't seem to be making any more Splinter Cell games, which is unfortunate. But let me send out the live so we can get into it. Then I'll just copy this whole tweet so I don't have to type the same thing 5 times for 5 different apps, because there's a whole bunch of new text-based apps ever since someone came and ruined Twitter. 07 First Light. Also, y'all, I'm mostly here. The reason why I like to watch Xbox stuff, Nintendo stuff, PC stuff, PlayStation stuff, I am here to usher in the end of console exclusives. I'm here to make sure console exclusives are dying. I feel like they are dying, but it's pretty slow. I want to speed up the death of console exclusives. So I'm watching everything. I'm looking at everyone's games. If they look good and it comes to other consoles, I'll get it. I don't care. If it's exclusive to PlayStation, I will intentionally ignore it until it comes to PC. Okay, I think we're good. Boom. Let me copy this. And then boom, I can send this immediately out on all of the different apps. Also, I posted a couple of other videos. This actually turned out to be a full week of content. I thought I was just going to post something on Monday, something on Friday, and be done. But I posted a Borderlands 4 video on Monday. I posted a 2XKO video yesterday. We're streaming today. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. But then Friday is going to be my normal weekly upload, which is actually going to be, believe it or not, a Mortal Kombat 1 video. I know. Y'all thought it was over for Mortal Kombat 1. It is not. Alright, let me grab this thumbnail. Then I can move over to my phone for the rest of this stuff. And we can get into it with the stream. But I think, so I'm going to post the videos that I worked on earlier this week in chat, as well as last week's video. But I think you guys should definitely check out the Borderlands 4 video if you're interested in the Vault Hunters in that game. This is a bit of a deep dive, like a narrative dive into who the new Vault Hunters are, where they come from. Some people didn't like how the Vault Hunters looked initially. And if you're still on the fence, I think that trailer, or those trailers, those character shorts, will help you make your decision on whether you are interested in the game or not. I mean, you probably already know. If you want to play the game, you'll play the game. If not, you won't. It's kind of simple like that. But it's looking to me like one of the best Borderlands games ever. Will the story live up to Borderlands 4? I have no idea. Will the story of Borderlands 4 live up to Borderlands 2? I have no idea. I'm not making any promises on that. But will the gameplay and mechanics surpass what we had in Borderlands 2? Yes, easily. 100% I can say that they will. So that's what I'm excited for now. And we'll see if that's enough to live on. All right, I think I'm good. I think I posted everything we need to post. Let's pull this up, full screen it, switch over to the reaction, and let's get into it. All right, boom. We don't have to wait 3 minutes because it already started. But we are going to start right from the beginning. Whoa, what the heck? How did we get so deep into I was just scrolling through the countdown. Okay, here we go. So this is the trailer. They showed this at the PlayStation showcase.
What he did in Iceland.
What he did was ill-disciplined.
Which is, it looks okay, but I want to see more like gameplay. Oh no, this actually does have some more gameplay in it.
I think you just covered them all. It's really quite simple.
Kind of looks like gameplay, but it could just be like engine stuff.
Is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Hi, I'm Hakan Abrak, game director on 007 First Light.
We got Hakan Abrak.
I know everyone has been waiting patiently to finally see our game.
Have we though?
Exactly
we've been waiting. I don't know if we've been waiting patiently.
So without further ado, and on behalf of our talented team, I'm incredibly proud to introduce an extended playthrough of Bond's first mission as a recruit. Please enjoy our gameplay premiere of 007 First Light.
This is a black tag operation. So discretion, ladies and gentlemen, is critical.
Okay, I got 2 videos in chat right now. The Last of Us Part 2 finale is what I uploaded last Friday, and then the Borderlands 4 Vault Hunter trailer is what I uploaded on Monday. And I got one more, but we'll lock in for now, and I'll post that as we get into the show.
Now I could get used to this.
Don't act too impressed,
wow,
terrorist.
very
we'll blow our cover.
Casual
James,
gameplay.
Too quick your pouting.
I'm a glorified hood ornament. What could I possibly have to pout about?
Sorry if the assignment doesn't live up to your grand expectations.
It
Someone must watch the perimeter.
It could be the stream and not the game, but it doesn't look super
the
smooth.
last line of defense.
Exhilarating. Greenway's testing you, mate. That's all. Don't give him an excuse.
The cap looks good on you, though. Really brings out your cheekbones.
Also, are you driving here and driving below the speed limit, or is it just a cutscene? Okay, no, I think you're driving.
What's that, darling?
Just a frog in my throat.
I feel like they didn't have to start us all the way back here.
Hold.
If there's like a whole wind up. Okay, we're getting into something.
Is everything in order?
Routine inspection, ma'am. Won't be a moment. All clear. Please proceed.
You think if I sold a kidney, I could afford to stay for a night?
I think I have.
It looks really nice, but like,
here, I mean,
nothing is
wedding back
happening.
in
Absolutely nothing has been happening.
Sound like something you'd forget.
A good
well, the hen was
5
in
minutes.
Cannes, so we flew in by private jet. It's dark and we've been drinking, so...
Oh, well.
Can.
At least Sheila will be happy.
Private jet.
What?
Nothing. darling. Nothing at all.
Why did it sound like there was a third or fourth
What do
voice?
you make of 009?
He was the
Oh,
best
there
in his
are.
day.
There's hella people in there.
That was a long time
I
ago.
thought it was just
My guess
007
is
and
he's
the woman.
tired of running.
Greenway thinks we're being played.
And since when do you trust Greenway?
I never said I did.
They knew each other, though. That much is clear. Something to do with an operation called Nightfall.
That begs the question. Did 009 pick Greenway out of good faith?
Nightfall.
Bad blood.
Not Skyfall?
Well, we're about to find out.
Okay, so I give them credit. I actually miss when we used to do like first 15 minutes of games and just give us an introduction to it. But this is so boring so far. It's literally driving a car casually
This is our stop.
below the
We're
speed
live,
limit for
gentlemen.
10 minutes.
Switch to comms. Monroe, with me.
I
James.
feel like they could have cut that scene down a lot or made it just cinematic.
Afternoon. Invitation, please.
Blake and Loretta York.
It's making
Plus the help.
the gameplay seem dull.
Welcome to the Grand Carpathian. Parking is right up ahead. Mr. and Mrs. York, enjoy your stay.
Much obliged. Oh, they will.
And then we pull up to this swank fest.
Right. We're entering the
And there's no
premises.
valet?
Status?
Nash, delivery area. In position. Sing. Staff quarters.
Or do
Ronson,
they think you're the
conference wing.
driver? Is that what's
Kingsley,
going on?
first floor suites.
Bond. Bond.
Parking lot. In position.
Greenway, Grand Hall. Switching off comms as instructed. Keep a low profile and don't let your guards down. 009 most certainly won't. Out.
I mean, it looks nice, but it looks like, so far, Hitman with a fresh coat of paint on it. I think it should be more narrative, and it's looking more narrative so far. But I also want to see what are some things I can do in this game that I can't do in Hitman, and that's where I think it gets a bit harder. Because what can't you do in Hitman, you know? As far as, like, stealth gameplay.
Not exactly the 5-star treatment.
Okay, I was sus.
No harm in stretching my legs. Bond, reporting suspicious behavior.
009?
No, one of the hotel staff.
Okay, so he's
Strangest
already
looking bellhop I ever saw. He was
going rogue.
mishandling luggage.
Are you joking? What are we, the local tourist board?
I guess he had to be there. It was odd. I'm gonna check it out.
You will not. 009 is our only priority. Stay at your post, James. That's an order.
Yes, Mom.
He's hella lying. Also, I remember the other operatives saying they were going
Got what they deserve.
Pardon me?
comms
Need to
off.
see a man about a bag. Missed him.
Afternoon, sir. Staff and press only.
Oh, damn. Forgot my press badge.
You're not the first.
Can I duck through? I need to catch up with that bellhop.
Show me your ID and all's good.
Better go and get my ID then.
If you want to catch your bellhop.
Fair point.
Okay, so what are your options? Some sort of parkour, open window. What about stealing? I'm kind of fond of stealing myself. Okay, no, I guess we're going to parkour route. Okay, it tells you if people are watching, if you'll get seen. It's feeling right now like a even slower version of Assassin's Creed. It's like Detroit Become Human Assassin's Creed so far. Like so far we have just looked at everything, talked to people.
Do you think I could get Gretchen Wong's autograph
I would love to see a bit of action. And look, I'm on this game side. I want it to be good, but we got to do something. Also, I'm wondering what are the There's a compass down in the corner. I wonder what those two icons are. Blue and green. One looks like a beaker. The other one looks like a battery. Okay. Causing distractions. There's still a guy over there. Okay, you sneak around the guy. This is very Assassin's Creed. I did this exact same thing in AC Mirage a couple months ago. Okay, how do you sneak past him now? Oh.
What the?
You just straight up stun him. Okay, so that's what the green icon is on the watch, or the compass in the bottom corner. I think it is meant to represent his watch, because he did just straight up shoot the dart out of his watch, but wait, what did he grab? A credential? Bro, I thought he was just gonna climb in through the window. He's causing a fire.
Let's see.
Okay, now he's gonna use that to get
What is
over here. Then he's gonna climb from here to the window. I don't see how you deduced all that from the little like hint that they gave you, but
The one in the dining hall? Yeah, I fixed it long ago.
at least, hey, look, at least we're getting some gameplay now. We're getting some action.
Besides, I couldn't find a looking.
Gate crashing a black tie event. Haven't done that since final year.
I don't know who's playing James Bond in this, but he kind of reminds me of...
What?
Ken Banks, penetration tester. I need to have a stern word with your manager.
Good to have you on the team.
Penetration tester is crazy. But if you ever seen the show In Industry,
This guy better be worth it.
I forget the guy's name, but it's like Harry something, one of the main male characters. It's kind of who this dude reminds me of. I don't think it's the same voice, but he just has that.
Don't mind me, ladies.
Good afternoon, sir. Which room is he in?
Dunno.
Oh.
But he's getting an extra mint on his pillow. That's for sure.
What did he just for waving? Damn, she easy. Make sure you say good evening, ladies, next time you're in a room, in a hotel. You'll get the extra mint under your pillow.
Now, let's see what all the fuss is about.
Okay, now he's in the zone.
There's Greenway. Hopefully I'm the last thing on his mind. What are you here for?
It's gotta turn into some sort of shootout or chase or just some sort of action scene. Oh, but are we even gonna see the end of this mission? Okay, we're still going.
Kingsley alert. Best not get spotted just yet. Need to build a case first.
Build a case. Oh, against the bellhop? I gotta assume it's the stream and not the game, because it just gets choppy out of nowhere.
All was quiet in the parking lot. No
Not
sign of
too
009.
bad,
Over.
but like if you're just watching him walk or watching him drive slowly, you
How
can
do you
notice
do?
it.
Where have I seen him before?
I think he models for Alexander Dupin.
Oh, right.
Now, where do you go?
Seems like once you're inside, though, there's no sort of like you're not playing stealth anymore. You're not worried about being detected here.
I can't take credit, I'm afraid. The hotel owner has a huge collection of mixology books from the 20s.
Book collector, huh?
Oh yes, his pride and joy.
Oh, that's cool.
He's got all sorts of antique books on display.
Kind of
About the
isolate
castle
everybody.
and local history.
This could
Wonder
use
if you
like
could
some
help me.
like
I'll certainly
Watch
try.
Dogs 2 hacking type
Did you notice
mechanics.
the blonde bellhop who just passed through here?
There's a face to pick out in the lineup.
Oh, that's not even the guy.
He was asking for the directions to the backstage area.
A chess fiend. I knew it.
I'd stay clear of him.
Just need a quiet word. Nothing dramatic.
Inevitably. Wow, they straight up skip past the action of the scene. We saw all the exposition and setup. But, you know, we are going to get this, hopefully. Hopefully this is gameplay as well and not just cinematic.
Looking for these?
Hold on.
Hey, but you do get to drive a muscle car through the...
Just who the hell are you?
Not now.
Scenic vista.
Eyes on the road.
Okay, but you're pursuing 009. Not the blonde guy anymore?
That's the car.
It's got too much of a head start. You need to cut some corners.
Careful what you wish for.
Okay, interesting. I hate driving in games. I hate like race combat and unskippable driving missions, so hopefully there's not too many of these in this game.
Ambulances, watch it.
But it does need the action. It doesn't feel particularly fast though. Like they're using techniques to make it look fast. The
look out!
Tire smoke.
Buckle up.
Gee, it got laggy as hell during that part. And is he even any closer than he was? No, he's farther. Where is this guy?
Sheep.
Oh, he's all the way up there. Yeah, that little detour he took has him farther than he was before.
You're right.
I mean, car gameplay looks good enough. Looks fluid. You got drifting.
Left, go left.
I'm gonna crash a couple times in this mission, not gonna lie.
Brace! There he is.
All these detours, and you're no closer to this guy than you were in the beginning. This car is cooking yours. What the hell?
Clear the road! Watch it! Hold tight.
Hit the ramp, and then the cutscene will bring you. Damn, I thought the cutscene would bring you right to where the dude is.
Agent Charlotte Ross. I'm with the DGSE. That's
French intelligence. James Bond, MI6.
Yes, I figured as much.
What's your interest in 009?
Becker didn't spend his fugitive years on a golf course. That's what you think.
Are they just
DGSE
giving
has
up
been
the
hunting
pursuit
him
of
for
this
a long
guy? Because
time.
he's not even visible anymore.
This is the closest we've ever gotten, and I'm not letting him slip through my fingers now.
Sounds like we have a conflict of interest.
How about we burn that bridge when we get to it?
Fine by me.
There. Pull over.
I got critiques. I got critiques. I'm gonna save some of them. It's a very interesting section of the game that they chose to show.
Oh, in that case. Get down there, draw their fire.
Okay. We'll see. If this goes into gameplay, then I'll start talking about my thoughts of this part. But if it cuts here, then yeah.
Well, what are we waiting for?
There's that English sang-froid.
What is my settings on that is so choppy? Am I watching this at 4K? 1440. Shouldn't be that bad. Okay, it is going to go into more gameplay. To critique that last part, the beginning, the like stealthy part with a little bit of deduction and that driving sequence in the beginning, boring. The start was very boring, but I'm like, all right, let them cook. It's going to get better. The driving, this little chase we just did, pointless. It was pointless. Now, it seems like there's no stakes in that chase because you never catch the guy in that chase. You wait until he's beating you the entire time. He's actually cooking you. You don't even see the car most of this race. But it doesn't seem to matter, so the stakes seem to be extremely low in that sense. It doesn't seem like you have a real risk of like you have to stay on them, you can't lose them, because you do lose them a couple times and the mission keeps going. It's more just about like a driving skill test at that point. Like just go left when she says go left, go right when she says go right. Don't crash into anything, and you'll get through the mission, which is very like indicative of this being very narrative, very story linear focus, as opposed to something a little more open world in that sense. But so far what we've gotten of the gameplay is not impressive at all, but we're hopefully going to get into some stealth combat stuff here, so let's see if they can bring it back. Do I have faith? Not really, but we'll see if they can bring it back.
Looks like I've got a plane to catch.
Okay, so stealth is out the window. I kind of hate when they do that. Like when the game is like, oh, you can go stealth or you can go guns blazing, and then it's like, actually, never mind. We want you guns blazing right now. Okay. Gunplay doesn't look too bad though. The shots look like they have impact. They look like they hurt. What was he shooting at there? He whipped all his shots intentionally. Time to kill doesn't look bad, but I feel like it could be better. I hate shooting enemies and they just like absorb a couple shots before going down.
Can't stay here.
Did he fall down the steps? Also, where did we get the shotgun? Did we take it from that guy?
Right behind you.
That was actually a pretty good takedown animation. I'll give him credit. Okay, this could be another area where they distinguish themselves from Hitman. Because I don't think Hitman has money running gun sequences. I don't know. He throw the fucking gun at him? Damn, he beating their ass. Okay, the melee combat is underrated. And going from melee to gunplay back to melee, also underrated. Huh. You have some sort of time slow mechanic. Is that what the battery is? No, that's focus. So that's... I guess you only get time slow when you have a weapon. Interesting, interesting. I have a critique there, but, you know, we'll keep watching. Bro, throwing the gun is crazy work, but it actually looks pretty smooth. They all felt that explosion, and he did not. He's simply built different. What the fuck? Are they taking off? They are. Oh, okay. What? Yeah, I mean, look, hey, that was kind of unbelievable, but it's a video game. Fun shit is allowed to happen, you know? Did he shoot the landing gear of the plane? It seems extremely overkill for this guy, like.
Talk about winging it.
Okay. I like to just throw a guy gameplay. That's actually pretty sick.
Okay, 009. You're next.
Package secure. Snug in the front.
And it's still going. I give them credit. Very slow start. But since it's gotten going, it's gotten better. He should be visible. Look at his big ass head. Honestly, it looks like kind of low stakes on that takedown.
Plane's flying dark.
Didn't seem like he had to sneak up.
To me, think. Need a way to force it
Didn't
down.
seem like he had to worry about getting seen. So,
if I could access the flight control system, let's make some turbulence.
What the hell? Why would you do that? What is the objective here? To just fuck shit up? Okay. That was cool. But I swear if he blows up a Humvee on an airplane, he's doing way too much.
Ready to go.
Now it's very, like, blurry. Smudgy, almost. Probably the motion blur, because the fucking airplane is moving, but... Get up, Harris. What? So what was the purpose of the watch? Did he blow it up? Is he tracking it? I'm so confused on the objective here. It's been fun though. For the last 10 minutes or so, it's been fun. It's just not clear. He died? Are they running from him or like what? Interesting. Do you think they'll talk more about it, or are they just gonna play that and then leave?
I'm Patrick Gibson, and I'm honored to announce that I'm playing James Bond
this is the
in
James
IO
Bond.
Interactive's much-anticipated game, 007 First Light. It's thrilling to be bringing this character to life in the gaming world.
I'll give him his time. I'll give him his time to speak. I don't want to cut him off. So I will say what I want to say before. For that whole gameplay thing as a whole, I told you how I felt about the beginning. Very boring. I told you how I felt about the driving gameplay. Very underwhelming. The action and combat. I was expecting it to start off stealth and then get into combat so we could see a little bit of both. Maybe stealth is what we got back at the mansion or whatever. But the combat doesn't look bad. Could definitely be better, but doesn't look bad. Like the gunplay looks serviceable. The melee stuff actually looks like it's pretty good or pretty fun. And I like how, similar to like Indiana Jones, it's kind of incorporating other ways to deal with scenarios. Like it's an underrated thing, pushing a dude. You don't get the ability to just push a guy in most games, but if you use it at the right time, it can be very effective. If you're fighting on top of an airplane and you push a guy, that's very effective. If you're fighting high up on something and you push that guy off, pretty effective. And then even the little takedown he did where he jumped off of the thing and used the guy to break his fall, that's pretty creative. So the melee combat and using unconventional ways in combat, that is looking good. That's looking like the strongest part of this game so far. Gunplay didn't look bad, but the one problem I did have, I was looking at the time to kill. How many shots does it take to kill a guy with armor, a guy without armor, and then compare that to how many shots does it take to blow up a SUV. I think that the time to kill on a person should maybe be one bullet lower, just a bit lower, but the time to kill on an SUV should maybe be a couple bullets higher. Like, it seems like it takes a little bit to shoot a guy. Like, you'll shoot a guy 2 times in, like, the neck. I feel like they should probably die. You don't need a 3rd shot. There's probably like a headshot multiplier, so if you're really hitting your headshots and you're focusing on accuracy, you'll get those kills faster. But I'm not the best at aiming, so I got to take into account, what if I'm missing my shots? How long then does it take to kill? It seems like you could kill a bit faster. Maybe there's like a skill tree that'll give you more damage. Maybe you need to upgrade weapons or craft something that'll give you more damage. Or maybe you just unlock it as you progress. Something. But as far as right now, mission 1, it's not bad. Time to kill is not bad. Could be a bit better. Tweaked a little bit more. Throwing the gun mechanic thing actually looks really funny. And also the disarming an enemy mechanic, because that'll probably be a big part of the game. Is you use a gun, you no longer have ammo. You're not going to keep it and look for ammo. I didn't see like ammo pickups anywhere. Instead, you're going to throw the gun, get someone else's gun, and then keep on moving with that new gun that you have. That, you know, that seems good. That seems very Bond. Combat so far seems like the best part of the game, but it's not amazing. So they could still work on some stuff. But
joined by an incredibly talented cast, including
at least it ended on a high
James
note, you know?
as Bond's mentor Greenway, Priyanka Burford as M, Alistair McKenzie as Q, Kira Lester as Bond's most fervent supporter Moneypenny, and Noemi Nakai as the enigmatic Ms. Roth.
We just got
Bond's world is all about what's seen and what's hidden beneath the surface. You've just watched an extended mission playthrough. No commentary, just a raw experience.
Oh, I did have
we
one
hope you
more,
liked it just as much as we loved crafting it for you. But there's more than what meets the eye. In this next section, we'll guide you through how it all works. The tools, systems, and choices that shape the gameplay in 007 First Light. Let's take a closer look.
All right, let's do it.
Welcome to the...
One more critique that I had was there was a big chunk of the mission that they skipped over. So maybe the mission will make sense if you have that context. But just watching it, the mission did not make sense. So first they were supposed to... It was like surveillance, I guess. They were like, keep an eye on Greenway or keep away from Greenway and keep an eye on 009. Then he gets distracted by this bellhop. He searches for the bellhop for like an hour. And then he's back on the trail for 009. Chases him to this airplane, but it's not like a get on the airplane and stay stealthy so you can find where it goes. It's not like a track the airplane and get back. He just straight up like sabotages the airplane in every single way possible. Like it takes off. The landing gear gets shot. He's banking and tilting this thing from the back, making shit go all over the place. There's explosions. Everyone has to get off and parachute away. Like, if the point of the mission is to just create, like, reckless chaos, then okay, he did a good job. But I doubt that that's actually the point of the mission. And I'm interested to see what the point of the mission was and how it got so far off the rails by this part where we're seeing. But
World of James Bond in
check out the
007
systems
First
or whatever.
Light, where infiltration and espionage are just 2 of many spycraft skills.
Infiltration
In this mission,
and espionage.
our unseasoned but highly trained Bond must track an assassin through a sophisticated Kensington gala. You'll want to blend in with the crowd while scouting for tactical options. Creating a mental map of available pathways without giving yourself...
Do you have to actually do anything to blend in with the crowd, or do you blend in by default? It seems like you blend in by default.
Staff officers.
Got it. Bond must gain access to the upper floors, but some areas are off limits, even for those with a stolen ticket.
Sorry, sir. Can't let you through.
Just looking for the bathroom.
Other side of the bar. Dialogue from other characters can offer clues to the mission's progression. Listening in on conversations is a useful intelligence tactic,
listen to people.
potentially revealing opportunities for an easy breach.
If he doesn't make an appearance in the next 10 minutes, he can watch from down here. Yeah, do that. Rob Minkley, Crux Magazine.
Who?
And you are?
Rob Minkley. Sorry for the wine.
About time, Mr. Minkley.
You get the
I must
option
save up
to
on you.
choose,
Right then,
you
go
know,
grab your camera.
choose your
and I'll take
grift.
you past security.
Photography can be such a negative experience.
Don't recognize him.
First Light provides multiple pathways for achieving Bond's
So there is
objective,
sort of like a hacking thing going on.
if he's prepared to get creative.
She's gonna steal her camera? I'm wondering what about him hacking it would make her put the camera down. Okay, or you can distract this lady and just sneak past. Or you can sedate. Oh yeah, she straight up just put the camera down. Okay, there's 3 different ways to get a camera. Which is cool. I wish when I was younger there were just cameras laying around
Bond's
everywhere.
gamble has paid off.
The balcony should give you an excellent view of the stage.
Sorry, miss, but this man can't go upstairs.
Relax, fellas. He's with me.
You say so.
I read your articles in Crux magazine on rogue AI and cognitive warfare.
Hopefully this is a good time
Does
to
he have to
drop in.
make
You
up
won't
stuff
always
about
receive the
AI
red carpet treatment,
to be believable?
so sometimes you might have to take the initiative. In these highly volatile
Okay, yeah, I
stealth
want to see
situations,
actual stealth.
it pays to choose caution over direct confrontation, as everyone can be a valuable source of information.
He has his little taser dart thing or sleep dart.
Watch it. What?
Bluff,
That needs a look.
lore, focus. Wait, there's a, okay, so that
Moments when
meter
Bond
you
remains
have,
undetected offer the chance to survey
you use
hostile
that meter for
areas.
like everything.
North exit. That's my way out.
Not just to slow
Bond
down
can
time
use
in
the environment
gunfights.
to
Use
his
that meter
advantage
to
by
like
choosing
lure
from
people.
multiple routes, exploiting opponents' positions or security vulnerabilities. Depending on the situation and the odds, Bond can always go with a quick and blunt strategy.
Not gonna lie, y'all, it's looking like Hitman reskinned right now. But you can throw a guy.
Could have played that a little smoother, James.
You straight up shoved a guy.
He got away with it this time, but they could have called reinforcements. Alternatively, Bond can opt for a more elegant style, using the scan from his watch to highlight options for distraction.
Okay,
and
yeah, so this
misdirection.
part right here is very Watch
I'll have a
Dogs,
quick look.
Watch Dogs 2. Which I think, like, there were a lot of really cool mechanics in Watch Dogs 2 that a lot of modern games could use, so. Even that, so I think when he did that takedown, he got a bit of charge back in his watch for his hacking. Ooh, okay. You can lock
Your
people
key
in the room.
gadgets are
That's
custom
pretty sick.
developed to be powered by resources found in the environment, so be sure to stock up when you have the chance.
Oh wow, you can
Aside
just
from your
straight up
signature
pick up
watch, a
charge
gift from
in the
Q,
world.
you'll have other gadgets in your arsenal. The laser fires a direct beam of energy that can be used offensively against targets, or tactically on environmental weak points,
Okay, interesting.
opening up strategic options to avoid combats
Wait,
or
can you
spring
use
traps.
that in combat? Can you laser a dude?
The smoke device confuses and disorients foes, letting you pass through undetected,
I mean,
offering
this,
a
yeah.
chance for concealed stealth takedowns.
This seems like an obvious way to go.
The world of 007 First Lights will see Bond face different opponents, some of whom cannot be bluffed or charmed into compliance. Using a dart phone to incapacitate them will give you an opportunity to
Oh, the
talk
dart
your
comes
way
out
out
as phone?
with a charismatic flourish.
First, I asked for Boston's. Oi, I need to find Saunders. There's a chance the suspect is dressed as security. The bastard could be hiding right under your noses.
Damn. I'll keep an eye out for new faces.
But sometimes,
Cheers.
hard as you may try to stay hidden, a fight is unavoidable.
If he was from MI6.
What?
Okay, well, that was kind of avoidable. You walked right into
Relax,
the camera.
off-duty museum security.
Having been discovered, Bond will need to rely on more than wit and charm to contain the situation.
It has a weird look. Like, there's so
In
much
melee combat
motion
against
blur.
multiple assailants, you'll need to think fast.
It'd be crazy if this was like FSR in the demo. But like
Combining
it's a
throws,
really good looking game. The effects, the
parries,
graphics look really nice. For some reason,
and
this
direct
demo
strikes
looks crazy.
with environmental takedowns.
It's been
and
choppy.
items.
It's been blurry. Once stuff starts happening. Once there's action, you really notice it. You're like, what is going on? Hey yo,
Simon says, don't get up.
he kind of
Sometimes
folded
James
that
will need
dude.
more than his fists to get out alive. When enemies show clear intent to shoot and kill Bond, you will be granted a license to kill.
Okay, so you generally
trained by the Royal
don't
Navy,
have that.
Bond is an expert marksman.
Like, it'll literally
His
tell you
pistol
when you can
firearm
go
is a
lethal.
great conversation starter.
Which I like that, actually.
Enemies can provide additional firearms.
Because in games where you can just choose
You'll just
whether
have to
you're lethal
borrow
or
them for a
non-lethal, it
moment.
most of the time doesn't make sense to go
With
non-lethal.
quick thinking, you can
I did
turn
a
the
lot in
tables
Watch
on
Dogs
your
too, 'cause
enemies
it's
by
like,
making the very environment
why am I killing
a
people? I'm
deadly
just a
weapon.
hacker. It's okay if I just tase them and keep going. But most games, it's like, hey,
Gadgets used for stealth and infiltration can also be
use
deployed
the
in
permanent
combat
gun.
to disrupt enemy attacks or provide
Okay, so
further
like there,
offensive options.
it's a bit of a nitpick. But in this little shot here where he kills this guy,
Gadgets
he
used for
shoots him
stealth
like
and
3
infiltration
times.
can also be deployed in combat.
One of them is a headshot. It's like hand,
Gadgets used
shoulder,
for stealth and
headshot.
infiltration can also be deployed in combat to disrupt enemy.
The headshot was the last shot, so it is possible that, you know, he just needs to aim better and he'll have a better time to kill. But I think if I'm shooting you in the body, I don't mind it taking 3 shots to kill. If I hit you in the head, 2 max. Like, that one tap headshot is really, like, it's kind of addictive in games. Hopefully
attacks
we have
or
access to
provide
that in this
further
one.
offensive options.
That one tap just feels good, you know? Bow, bow.
Allowing
It
you
can make
to
the game
fight
easy
fire
in
with
some
fire,
ways, but
or distract to make your escape.
it also is like a skill check. You got the headshot aimed, then use it. If
Adversaries
not,
come
then
equipped
whatever.
with different levels of armor, requiring either greater ballistic might or tactical improvisation. To support him in challenging situations, Bond can use his own instincts. This mode will help you focus on
Okay,
your
yeah, this is
most
the
difficult
focus.
targets.
Slow mode. So I'm assuming that little
Whether human
the meter that is like right behind me,
or
right there.
environmental.
That's your meter
Bond must
for
be fast, cunning,
focus,
and uncompromising to
lore,
prevail
bluff, or
in the
anything
world
you
of
need to do.
007 First Light.
That's like a social skill.
Thank you for your visit. We hope to see you again.
It doesn't look bad, but at the same time, it doesn't look good, you know? I think that's where I stand on it. March 27th. So there's still a lot of time. It's not necessarily like they're rushing, but okay. This always will like this will always take some points off. You know, what are like the pre-order bonus or what do you get for the deluxe version? This strikes me as a game where you don't need to buy the deluxe edition, but they're probably going to put post-launch missions or something in the deluxe edition of the game. If the deluxe edition only gets you a weapon skin, 4 outfits, and a bunch of gold accessories, then shit is not worth it. Just get the normal version. It also gets you 24-hour early access, but it is what it is. That's not that crazy of a thing. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with how I feel about the game. It doesn't look bad, but it also doesn't look good. Very like middle of the road, and so far nothing in it has me like clamoring to, oh, I gotta play this. This is improved on the format of Hitman and Splinter Cell and all the games that come before it. I'm not getting that, so I'm not too gung-ho about it. But it doesn't look bad, I don't think. It just doesn't look good.
PlayStation.
Very middle of the road, and I guess that's it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna assume that's it. But I talked about stuff as it happened. Very boring beginning, but I can that's the beginning of the game. I give it credit that they just got to give some exposition, have it load up, have you get ready and get into it. My problem is it's boring for too long. It's boring when you're driving. That's okay. It's still boring as you're moving through the party trying to find a way to get in for the first time. It's still kind of boring when you get into a car chase. It doesn't get interesting until after that car chase is over and you really get into the gameplay. I think that the benefits of this game, the stealth gameplay looks like it can be fun, and the combat looks like it can be fun. The driving does not look very fun. And it's a story game, so there'll be a lot of narrative, but the narrative can go either way. Could be ass, could be good. So yeah, I'm not like sold on it or anything. So if this look was supposed to sell me, not looking like it's gonna do that. But I will concede that I don't think it looks bad. Like, it looks graphically looks really nice. Shots like this, the lighting looks great. The graphics, the details, all looks great. Feels kind of like a James Bond game. Feels like you're doing everything James Bondy, but there's like nothing different. Like, there's nothing new so far. It's a little bit of Hitman, a little bit of Watch Dogs 2, a little bit of Assassin's Creed. Nothing in this feels unique and distinct. So that's my only problem with it so far. Needs to do something to stand out. But like I said, it still has a lot of time. March is in what? Got 3 more months left in the year, and that's the 3rd month of next year. So about 6 more months, half a year. They got a lot of time to keep working on the game and making it look better and making it stand out. As of right now, it does not. And I don't actually know if this is going to be PlayStation exclusive or if this is PlayStation PC. Hopefully this is the store page. Okay, this is the First Light store page. Okay, maybe that's not where I need to look at it. I'm going to check Steam, see if there's a Steam page for it. But yes, not looking crazy. I wanted it to be PlayStation's like version of Indiana Jones. It's not looking as good as Indiana Jones did. And I think that's because Indiana Jones, the game, knew exactly what it needed to do as far as gameplay. There's some stealth, some combat, but there's a lot of puzzles and a lot of exploration. It's more adventure than it is action. This one is a lot more action, as it should be, but that makes it less niche and a little more, you know, dime a dozen, I guess is what I want to say. Okay, so it is listed for, it is on PC. I'm hoping it comes, like, I might not buy the game, but I still hope that it comes to PC day one, same day it comes to PlayStation, because like I said, I'm here for the death of console exclusives. That's what I'm all about. So there's that. Very meh. Like, the last state of play before this was for Borderlands 4, and while some people are torn on whether they care about Borderlands 4 or not, it was a good showcase. It was a good presentation. A lot of information in that, John. A brand new trailer. And it was at a good time for Borderlands 4 where we were looking for more information. Now we have a hella information because we're getting so close to launch. But at that time, we were a bit in a drought, and it really helped out the drought. So I want to check out, oh my gosh, they added a new Dev Vision Diary for Marvel Rivals. I kind of want to check that out too, but I want to check out this Blitzcrank one first. Let's check out this dev update first. There's a couple of things I want to know about 2XKO.
Hello everyone,
One
my
of
name
them
is Caroline,
can I play this game on my
am
Steam
the champion
Deck,
designer
please?
on Blitzcrank. And with me, we have...
I'm Alex, I'm the lead champion designer on 2XKO.
Blitzcrank is a
Okay.
champion that we knew from the beginning that we really wanted to have
So
in
far,
our game.
this is my
We knew
favorite
Blitz was going to
2XKO
be our
character.
first
He looks
true
insanely
grappler
good.
in the game. Just look at those hands.
Yeah, they're
Wanna
ready.
grab you.
They're ready for that command grab. Blitzcrank is from Zon. They were kind of designed to clean up after all the sump and all of the waste that's all around there. So we actually named a lot of their moves after that.
interesting.
When thinking about designing a grappler in 2XKO, usually grapplers are really slow, and Blitzcrank doesn't quite move the fastest. You see there, it takes them a little while to get from one end of the screen to the other.
You'll get there, little buddy.
But the place that Blitzcrank really wants to be is up close.
close
This is
and
the
personal.
desired position for a Blitzcrank player to be. And we have this big beefy command grab. It's actually on a one-button input. So we hold down and we press S2 and we get garbage collection. You can see how much damage that did. Did more than a quarter of Jinx's life. The counterplay to this
I'm
is
calling
to
that his
jump.
SPD.
And so even if you were jumping, I could also jump and command grab.
Oh, I'm just
Blitzcrank
wait.
kinda cheats a little bit
The damage
where,
on that wasn't
they
crazy,
have a
right?
special
'Cause
that will actually-
if it's that easy to hit, it can't be. Damage is actually okay.
To jump.
It's
And
not
so
bad.
even if you were jumping, I could also jump and command grab.
What is that?
Blitzcrank kinda cheats a
20%
little bit,
maybe?
where they have a special
That's
that
actually
will
not bad
bring
damage.
the opponent right next to them. These rocket grabs are on Blitzcrank's S1 specials. They have the ability to pull you in on hit or on block. So even if you block this, I'll
Why?
be able to bring you into
Why
this
does that
grapple
pull
zone.
and block?
And if you're continuing to block, then I would just
That's what I'm
grab
saying. So why
out of
wouldn't
that
I
spot,
just
and we're put
pull
into the
you,
same
grab
position
you,
again.
pull you, grab you, pull
You
you,
might
grab
notice
you?
that the rocket grab has this follow-up into an uppercut, and this is actually inspired by the League of Legends
that's
QE
cool.
combo. And even if you're jumping in the air, I would be able to yoink you from the air. And even if I'm on the ground and you're in the air, I can restand you back.
That was
into
something I
this
saw in
position
editing
right
that I
in
didn't
front of
talk about.
Blitz,
He
right in
has
your face.
air versions of the
With
grab.
down S1, air purifier, Blitzcrank pulls them out of the air and kind of pulls them in right to next to
Air
their side,
purifier
so you
is
can even
kinda
call your assist to
sick
continue the
name for
combo.
that.
Or you can do this kind of guaranteed input where Blitzcrank will switch sides and put them into a ground bounce. You might notice this bar at the bottom here with a little puff. What Blitz does here is they can start spinning their arm to generate steam, and the steam kind of converts into this electricity.
Did he have to
and
do
that
two-
empowers their special moves in
two
unique
twirls
ways
for
that
full
actually
steam?
help them with their next interaction. And Blitzcrank holds on to the steam when tagged out. You can charge a little bit, tag out, and then come back and actually finish the charge. It stops the decaying from happening as well.
That's nice.
Oh,
Basically,
interesting.
what
So you
happens
can store
is
it.
Blitzcrank gets empowered S1 specials. Let's take a look at the S1 rocket grab.
Rocket
What this
grab.
does is it comes out a little bit faster, and then it blasts through,
Ooh.
and then you get a little
Comes
combo
out
at the
faster and
end.
has a stun to
So the
it
other things
for a
that you
guaranteed
get from
combo.
Steam are all of Blitzcrank's down S2 command grabs will actually have one hit of armor. If you
Okay.
hold down S2, Blitzcrank does a little run while
Oh, so
doing
that's
the
his
command grab.
normal command
and they're
grab,
actually
but you
armored
can
through the
hold
whole
it
time
down.
that they are doing this when they have Steam. So I'm gonna just run at you, and then you can try to jab me out of it. Yeah.
I gotta do this. The classic.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That has happened to
The
me too
jump
many
in.
times in games. Like, I got this.
Is it
He's
just
like,
one
"Oh,
hit
don't worry,
in
I
any
can hit this
situation?
robot." The other ways that Blitzcrank can gain Steam are through some of their S2 specials. Probably one of my favorite moves. It's called the Wrecking Ball, and it's their Air S2. Blitzcrank turns into a little wrecking ball, and you gain steam with each hit of it, including the little flip out that they do here.
There's a
get
lot
steam
of
from that.
combo depth in
Does the
sort of
lariat
picking
also give you
where you're
steam? 'Cause
optimizing
he
for
does
damage or
spin
meter
with it.
gain or steam gain or spending your steam to get that extra damage. We don't want Blitz to be like
I
too
cannot wait
grainy
to
a
play this character.
right? It's more about knowing your opponent than it is about like knowing a million different routes.
He's
that you
kinda
have
a
to
day
use
one.
differently in every situation. So plenty of optimization you can take
And
on if
honestly,
you want to.
Yeah.
Like,
but
looking
a
at
lot
a
of stuff
combo
just
like that,
works
he
and
doesn't
works
look too
pretty
difficult.
intuitively.
Other ways to get Blitzcrank into kind of a stronger state to give you a
I
bit
kinda
more
wanna watch
advantage for
that
the
combo
next
again. It's
move
like
is
air,
the S2
wrecking
rocket
ball,
punch. And so
flip,
I can punch through the
grab,
projectiles,
ender,
and then I can actually
grab.
cancel
Oh,
that
yeah.
into a rocket grab. So on hit, on block, I can kind of do a little 1-2 punch and pull them in.
Oh wait, I missed that.
One way block, I can actually cancel that into a rocket grab. So
Oh,
on hit,
rocket
on
punch.
block, I can
Into
kind of do a
rocket
little 1-2
grab.
punch and pull them in. One way that we wanted to add some more of a hands feel for our grappler mains in our game was to kind of add in some extra tech. And one way that we did that is by adding in a car cancel. It's a little subtle, but what you are doing here is taking the forward S2 spinning turbine and then canceling it into the crouch S2.
Yeah, they
garbage
didn't talk
collection.
about spinning turbine
And what that
yet.
does is it gives Blitzcrank a little bit of an extra boost. So if
So
I'm
it's
over
kind of
here
it's kind of
and
like a
I'm
dash
oh, I just whipped that grab.
forward.
I feel so safe.
You are so
far away.
safe. But if I added in the forward S2 momentum and add that momentum to the grab, then I can suddenly
Then you
close
kind of
that
you
distance
kind of
and
dash
grab
forward
Jinx
and then
out of
grab
the
him,
corner.
which that'll
One
actually be really
interesting
useful.
thing here is that even when you
So
are
it's
doing
forward
the
S2 down
car
S2?
cancel version of garbage collection, it actually changes the name to prompt disposal because it's faster, but it maintains the armor from the steam. So if I were to do this and like Jinx were to try to hit me during it, then I would actually keep that armor. You might be wondering, can I continue the step into the running version of this? And you actually can't. So you're kind of opting into whether or not you want to
Interesting. So
calculate
you
the
can
perfect
do the
distance
running grab,
versus the
you can
slower
do the
version,
car
which
cancel
will
grab, but you
guarantee,
can't
but
do
it takes a
both.
lot longer to get there.
So there's like an execution test and kind of an awareness test, understanding your space.
Exactly. The better you know your champion, the
So
better
if you need
that
a
you'll
swift
be able to
dash
execute
grab,
these. If
you go
your
for the
opponent's
cancel.
kind of starting to predict that
If
you're
you
going to do
want
the rocket
something
grab and
slow
then they
and
parry it,
armor.
you can just fake them out. And then I just go into the steam charge, and now I got free steam while she was parrying.
Busy posing.
Busy posing.
Can you parry command
And you
grabs?
can just backdash out of that if you want
Yes.
it, right?
I can cancel out of the steam charge, and it will give me that little boost. Like it gives me about 10% each time that I go into it. And so if I just like got really good at backdash canceling, then I could just stay pretty safe.
There are
going to
be some really cool combos where it's going to be like 1-2 charge, 1-2 cancel,
and then
like,
capitalize on it.
Very nice.
I can't wait to see those.
And that's another place where we see
the
some of the
charge cancel
fancier
in
combos,
between.
right? People like getting a wall bounce, doing a little bit of a steam charge in there, backdashing, and then continuing the combo. I love that
It's
stuff.
so cool. To round out Blitzcrank's kit, we've got
this is my character, bro. I
supers
cannot
as
wait.
well. We have 2 supers on Blitzcrank's kit. One is kind of what we use mostly for combo
It's
enders.
2 supers? I thought
The
they had 3
S1
supers.
super helping hand. And you can hit this OTG off the ground, and you can also deal a ton
I guess
of
there are
damage.
only 2 supers.
What it does is it actually gives you a full bar of steam when you hit the opponent with it, whether they block or they get hit by it.
You can tell by the spinny arm.
You can tell by the spinny arm. Jinx, we're blocking here.
Ooh, you block
Then,
and you still get
I get
full
that full
steam.
And technically I would be punishable here, but I would also have armor for the next interaction.
True.
So S2 Super is static field.
S1
This
Super
will
gives you full
cause
steam
a
on block or on
giant
hit.
electrical
He just seems like he's
going to
be really good with like block
and
string.
because I
block
have steam,
setup.
I can also hold the S2 button to spend that extra steam.
I think
Blitzcrank
that
is the only
Blitzcrank
champion in
Vi
our
might
game
be a
so
real
far
thing,
with
bro.
a command grab ultimate. So they are invincible on startup.
Oh, so
and
it is 3
it will
supers.
grab
It's
them.
2
So even if they're
supers and a
blocking, you'll
ultimate.
be able to
So your
go
level
into this
3 is
ultimate.
they consider it an ultimate, and the other 2 are supers. I know I wasn't bugging.
Because it's a command grab and because it's active on frame 0.
After the super freeze.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the way to defend against this, because you can't block it, is to jump. And so if the opponent's already in the air, then I wouldn't be able to get this. I can't grab them and get punished for it because I made that decision.
Can you jump during the freeze,
So
though?
you might be like, oh, Blitzcrank is a support character. What is their assist like? What happens when you have them on the back line instead of on the front line?
You still get rocket
So
grab?
Blitzcrank has rocket grabs as their assists as well. They have the kind of grounded
And it's still
rocket
on
grab
block?
that pulls the opponent in. And they also have an air rocket grab that pulls them in from the air. And it actually causes a restand, which is pretty scary. So if I were, let's say, doing an RA combo here, and then I just kind of I can pull them back and can now continue my combo, or I can pull them back and mix them up, or even if I were to just jump over them, call a rocket grab, I now have them in a sandwich situation where I can mix them up left and right.
Heavy Rain
Blitz basically
and Detroit.
just puts the
That's
opponent where you
basically
want
what it
them.
felt
And
like
as
to
a
me in the
teammate, that's
beginning.
kind of
Like
even
it was
stronger,
Detroit.
right?
I guess it's kind of a double-edged sword,
Detroit,
though,
like,
because let's say
speed, pace,
you don't have that
but
kind
then
of
they added
synergy
like
with your partner.
action
And
elements,
I'm like
like
doing my
Hitman
little
on
combo
top of
here,
it.
and then
I
they
don't
pull
mind the
them,
slow,
or
stealthy stuff.
Let's say Blitzcrank pulls
I
them
want them
out
to
of
be
an air
good at that
combo
too. I
while
just don't feel
I
like the
don't want
mission
them
they
to,
showed us was actually
then
very like
you might
good.
want to
Like I don't think it was their
communicate
best
ahead of
mission or
time.
anything.
Like I'm gonna go for the grab, be
I
ready
want the
for
stealth
it.
stuff to
I
be
don't
just
wanna
as
mess up
good as the
combo.
combat
And
stuff,
so
you know?
it's a really good teammate development tool.
Yeah, your team bonding and exercise. Yeah.
Blitzcrank as a support
But
character.
yeah, I don't
you're
hate the
wondering
game.
who
I just don't
Blitzcrank
think
pairs really well
what they
with.
showed us
So
looked very
Blitz,
good. It
because
didn't
they
look
want
bad, but it didn't look
to
very
kind of
good either.
gain that steam.
So it's just
Other
kinda in
support
the
characters
middle
are actually
for me
surprisingly
personally.
good teammates.
That's cool.
I have Ari on my team right now, but let's say if we have Braum on the team, Braum would be able to
Blitz
create that
Braum.
shield. Even Yasuo would be able to
Wait,
come
that's
in with a
kinda-
lead wall assist, and then
that's
Blitzcrank
kinda
can
crack.
safely gather steam that way. So
Braum
that's more for, like,
shielding
if I
and
want to
Blitz
optimize for
just
resource. Even when
steaming
using
and
Ari as a
pulling you?
meat shield, and then I charge steam and then tag.
Show
You'd be able
us
to do that,
Blitz
but
Vi.
Blitzcrank, because they want to get in, Ari calling
Blitz
the
Echo, Blitz
assist,
Vi.
getting in, and then now I'm in a
I would
perfect
like to
situation.
see, or even
to
Blitz
also be
Alawi, bro.
in that grapple
If you're
zone.
nasty like me.
Yeah, it feels like almost every archetype works really well for Blitz because one way or another, they either get them the ability to build steam, so Blitz can bring you to them,
Right.
or
they make a projectile or a hitbox so the Blitz can make their way in on their own.
Yeah, I'm curious
It's kind
of
of funny
how
because I also designed
how
Alawi. Alawi is another
tough
example of a slower champion.
is
and
Rocket
they
Grab
work
gonna
well
be to
together
deal
because
with
if Alawi
as an
has her
assist?
tentacles out, then the command grabs just happen
Oh, look,
to
Blitz
put them into a
Alawi.
situation where they get grabbed again by the tentacles.
Wait.
Blitzcrank is
Wait,
also
that
really
was
interesting to
sick.
use
They
with
looped
the
the
sidekick
grab?
fuse. Sidekick fuse is when
I gotta see that again. So he
example
grabbed
of
her
a slower
onto the
champion,
tentacle.
and they work well together because if Alawi has her tentacles out, then the
Boom.
command grabs just happen
It
to
pops you
put them
back
into
up.
a situation where they get grabbed again by the tentacles.
Okay, it didn't combo into the
Blitzcrank is
grab,
also really interesting
but he
to
did a
use
combo
with the
out of
sidekick
it and
fuse.
then just
Sidekick
grabbed.
fuse is when you
And,
are
like, for
controlling one
Oki.
point,
Meaty
they have a bigger
grab.
health bar, they have more super meter, what you have are access to the assists from your secondary character. And so what Blitzcrank does here is allows you to reposition your opponent in ways that other characters in our game can't really do.
That's cool.
You'd also be able to use their super assist to just get that extra hitbox on the screen to finish off your opponent.
That's a pretty big
and Psychic's
hitbox.
really nice when you're trying to learn a new character, for example. You don't have to be thinking about 2 characters at once. You get to focus all your energy on, say, learning Ari, and then you've just got Blitz there to come with whoever you're trying to learn, just to bring him in.
So
and make
this
life
is like
a little
Mortal
bit more
Kombat
fun.
1. This is you're
so
playing
that's
one character
Blitzcrank.
with
You can
assists.
play Blitzcrank during closed
think that's
beta.
Fury.
You played tested before.
Fury
No need to
for-
register again.
Fury
Otherwise, you
Fuse.
can sign up at play2xko.com.
Have fun. Don't get grabbed.
Or do.
Okay, we have less than a week. September 9th, closed beta. And I cannot wait, man. I haven't seen the one for Vive, but I'm not going to watch both now. I kind of want to check out this Marvel Rivals dev diary because I didn't know we were going to get one of these. I think we have about a week left in this Marvel Rivals season. So very soon we are going to get... wait, actually, is this is talking season 4. Is this going to reveal characters? Before I get into this, let me make sure I didn't miss a trailer. Because if there's like a reveal trailer, I got to react to that. Oh, there is. It dropped 3 hours ago. Wait, what? I didn't know there was a new Marvel Rivals trailer. I got to record this. Damn it. Do I end the stream and just make the video right now? Do I record it while streaming? That might make it a little choppy. I don't know if I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to actually just finish the stream, record the reaction to this next season of Marvel Rivals and the dev diary, and then I'll upload that as a reaction video. I guess today, bro, I have already a lot of videos on the channel. I wasn't expecting to make another one today. I still have to finish Friday's video, but I guess I'm going to go ahead and end here so that I can make this video. But this was a fun stream. I'm curious of who these two, I don't want to read the description or anything because I don't want to be spoiled who the next 2 characters are for the next season, but I want to get into it. Heart of the Dragon, I feel like there's going to be something for Iron Fist in there. All right. So yeah, it just is what it is. I'll sum everything up, you know. I'll switch back over. And before we get out of here, boom, do me a favor. Hit me with the 3-hit combo. I need you to smash the like button like Ryu, spear the subscribe button like Scorpion, kick the notification bell like Kazuya if you are excited for any of the things we reacted to, which is going to be 007 First Light or 2XKO Blitzcrank, or, we didn't get to this, but Marvel Rivals Season 4. I'm at a point now where, like, there's just so much stuff. If you're just into games, there's so much stuff dropping. There's new stuff to play. There's old stuff to play. There's like remakes and remasters. There's brand new games. There's Borderlands 4 around the corner. There is the new season of Marvel Rivals. There is 2XKO, which is coming out next week. There is the 007 First Light game, which is not coming out until March. So I'm going to keep my eye on 007 First Light. They didn't impress me out of the gate, but they still do have a chance to impress me. You know, I'm not... that set in my ways. I'm still tentatively pretty interested in it. Like I said with like Indiana Jones, I wasn't too interested in Indiana Jones before it came out, but it really hooked me and got me into it. The one problem with 007 versus Indiana Jones, which is why it's less likely to get me, is Game Pass. I didn't have to pay specifically for Indiana Jones. I already had a Game Pass subscription, so I could just hop on, stream it, play it natively or whatever. If 007 First Light was on Game Pass, I would be trying it regardless because I already have the subscription, but don't think that is the case. We do have Outer Worlds 2 coming up very soon on Game Pass, and I feel like there was another game coming at before the end of the year on Game Pass. It's been like a really good year for Game Pass, to be honest, but I am playing also Fallout New Vegas, which is an old game on Game Pass, and I might not beat it before Fallout Season 2, but I'm going to beat it somewhere around that time. I have some Mortal Kombat videos in the works. I know Mortal Kombat 1 seems like it is a long gone, forgotten about thing, but I have a Mortal Kombat video coming out this Friday, and that's going to be a 2-part video. Don't know when part 2 is coming yet, but it'll come. Also, I have a Mortal Kombat video that I'm working on for the 2nd anniversary. And then, obviously, I will be back with Final Kombat. We're going to do top 8 for the Last Chance Qualifier and top 8 for Final Kombat itself. So, it's going to be a big month for Mortal Kombat 1. And then, after that, I probably won't have many videos for it. I mean, unless they, like, start making content for it again. Because if they somehow started adding skins and characters all over again, I'd still play the game. I love the game. But if there is no more content, which they said there's not any more content coming, then there's nothing to make videos about after this, after Final Kombat ends. But it's fine because we have 2XKO coming out next week. We have Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls coming pretty soon. We have Invincible Versus coming pretty soon. So I'm not hurting for games. There's actually more games out that I can play. So I'll take what I can. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I didn't expect this to be a long video or anything anyway. So I just wanted to hop on, chill stream, check some stuff out. Like I said, I'm kind of bored these days as far as, you know, just looking for content, looking for stuff to check out. So I don't mind. Where the hell did this come from? I don't mind checking in on PlayStation, Nintendo Directs. I think there is a Nintendo Direct before the end of the year, so I might react to that as well. Xbox showcases. We just did Gamescom, even though that was a little underwhelming. Summer Game Fest, and we're already at the end of the year, so the Game Awards is coming soon. But that is going to be it for this one, you guys. Check out the video that I have linked in chat. The Last of Us Part 2 finale. It's a long episode, but a lot goes down in that. It's the finale. Then the Borderlands 4 Vault Hunter videos. If you're excited for the Borderlands 4 Vault Hunters, that video is insane. They did really good work on the character shorts. And yeah, cool stuff goes down. And then 2XKO Blitzcrank. If you're excited for 2XKO, I talked a bit more about Blitzcrank, who is now my favorite character in that game. And also, I will be posting a Marvel Rivals video right after this, as soon as I'm done recording it. So that is going to be it. Shout out to Nameless. Sick name. Shout out to Nameless for pulling up in chat, sharing your thoughts. And, you know, I do agree with you to an extent. I think that the slow detective gameplay does have its place. And I'm hoping that that's as good as the action and combat, because the action and combat seems fine, but I don't think the game can subsist off of that alone. I think it needs both in order to set itself apart from, you know, all the 100,000 other action combat games that we have. But shout out to everyone else who pulled up to this. Make sure you guys are checking out the videos and make sure you guys are subscribing. We just hit 875 subscribers and we are on our way to 900. So that's very exciting work. But that's going to be it for this one, you guys. So tell me how you feel. Tell me if you feel me. And I will see you guys next time in another new one. Peace out. Actually, I will see you guys very soon if you check out that Marvel Rivals video. Maybe in about an hour. But that's going to be it. Peace out.